Hi there, dear Sagittarius. Love and light to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a beautiful February thus far as we inch towards this new moon in Aquarius. Potent energies. Let us begin here with your reading. Dear Sagittarius, I was meditating on your energy and I was hearing the song, Can't Get No Satisfaction. What's going on, Sagittarius? What's going on, Sagittarius? Let's see what's going on here for you, specifically Valentine's Day and the new moon. It's funny because these songs come through for you, Sagittarius. It's specifically for you that I hear songs, typically, so far. And you have here the Empress that's popped out, right over the Mother of Wands, right over, I'm hearing doing a back bend, backflip, Mother of Wands, the Magician, okay? I'm hearing hiring up. There's something here in potent energies here for you, Sagittarius, that speaks to matters of manifestation and creation. But I'm getting that you are waiting. I'm hearing it's like a shotgun. I'm hearing that is waiting to, I'm hearing it's like a cannonball that's waiting to be set loose. What is it that we feel we are, I'm hearing, and is the bullseye for us? What is it that by way of our vision we feel we are aligning ourselves with? Perfect aim to pursue. And you are waiting, I'm getting, but you're also focused in an active way on seeking out exactly what it is. I'm hearing performance for a number of you. In a performative way, you want, I'm hearing this character to be. And I'm hearing stage performance, stage presence. What is it? I'm hearing, how am I seeing myself? And I'm imagining someone who is in an audience, is an audience member, okay? But I'm hearing undercover, is there, and I'm literally imagining someone who is in, sorry Sagittarius, okay, someone was at the door. Now, and so I'm imagining this individual, right? Imagine this individual, they are in the audience, and they are looking at the performer on stage in such in a discerning way, like so focused, okay, and they seem to be an audience member, but they have, I'm hearing, an agenda. I'm hearing they have a purpose for showing up and being there. I'm hearing specifically for you. Three of Swords upright, overlaying the Hanged Man in reverse, to which point the Hanged Man standing straight up in its grave. I'm hearing wake up. I'm hearing hello pretty. I'm hearing hello pretty face. I'm hearing doll specifically, okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you, okay. The Mother of Swords in reverse, mirroring here the Three of Swords in upright. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Hanged Man. Okay, for a number of you, there is an individual here and or a cycle, a process where you're like, I'm hearing, I'm done. I'm done. I'm hearing like, it's like the buzzer, okay, but specifically the buzzer that is like, wrong answer, okay. That's not what I'm hearing. That's not going to make me fly. That's not going to fly. And I'm hearing, I want to fly. Okay, I'm hearing, it's time for me to fly. And what I realize at the moment when I realize I am now to fly holds my wings back. I'm hearing behind me. Is exactly what I leave behind me. And there's a tremendous focus here, Sagittarius, on releasing what it is that we feel in a certain way is binding. You have here this Mother of Swords, okay, in reverse, mirroring here the Three of Swords upright. Be it an individual, a lot of air in the chart, somebody who, and I'm getting this pressure on my left hand middle finger, whatever that may mean to a number of you. I'm hearing strict. This energy, right, yet again, strong air energy. It could be however gender. Mother of Swords in reverse. Somebody who has exercised, I'm hearing, their will. Okay, their will. I'm hearing drive. So take it as you will, whatever that may mean. There's a focus here yet again on the certain clarity of yet again, what is a constructive partnership paradigm of creation? What is the concept of creation that I resonate with just because I do? And what is it that I recognize as a foil to that doesn't serve the path that I realize I am creating? And right, you have two threes here, the Empress and the Three of Swords, and they're perpendicular to one another. So the Empress is the third card of the Major Arcana, and the Three of Swords, right, is the third in the suit of Swords, air. So there's a complete sort of foil here, right? And the Empress, I almost said High Priestess, take it as you will, and you do have the card of Pisces, the Hanged Man, and High Priestess also speaks to Piscean energy. There could be a focus here on I'm hearing specifically Divine Feminine. I'm hearing access point, gateway. Where is it that we feel we are creating in an empowering way? Where is it that we feel in a certain way we are creating by way of a certain, I'm hearing partnership paradigm, where it's like, okay, well, we come together and we're creating something. Okay, well, what am I creating? By way of my vision being, I'm hearing the access point for me, to illuminating for me, not just an arbitrary path along which I'm hearing I ride and I roll. For a number of you, I'm hearing I rock and I roll. Take it as you will, perhaps a focus on music. But that which I feel I am literally shaping, that which I feel I'm hearing was made for. And it's like, I'm hearing you're blowing, I'm hearing it out of the water, you're blowing, I'm hearing the fish out of the water, take it as you will. Again, perhaps a focus on the Piscean archetype for you, take it as you will. You may be dealing it again with the Pisces. Nonetheless, you have here the Ace of Swords, beautiful, just stark, I'm hearing vibrant clarity here that comes through for you. Mirroring the Magician, you are working in tandem with yourself, baby, through this process of clarifying what serves you and what doesn't. And it's like you're literally picking it apart. I mean, I'm seeing it almost as I'm seeing it specifically as like an ice cream sandwich. Okay, and you're literally like, okay, well, this is the sandwich and this is the ice cream, and it's never been so clear to me as it is now. Let's pull a card here for you for Valentine's Day to see what comes through, and it's going to be or what remains. I'm hearing stagnant for a number of you, specifically the Hermit in reverse. There may be a focus here on, and the Father of Cups in reverse, right? I'm hearing pending. I'm hearing at the threshold, I'm hearing at the line. I'm hearing at the gate. Okay, at the gate. There, however, does you resonate with that? There could be an individual here who are not sure yet still what to make of this situation, okay, this partnership. They may have Virgo in their chart, they may have strong water propensities in their chart. I'm getting that if they are a Virgo, they have this cyclical propensity with which they almost retreat. And it's like, oh, okay, well, it's their downtime now. Oh, okay, well, it's their, I'm hearing it's their me time now, whatever it is that means. In a certain way, feel, I'm hearing, subjugated to their cycles, I'm hearing specifically, and what is it that I am to make of whatever has subsisted and persisted within the context of what I realize is my part to play, is what it is that I am creating in an independent way. And this could be your very own energy, okay, and it's like, what do I make of this? What do I make of this propensity to ruminate and think so much, and try to find so much meaning in what it is that I feel, to which point my feelings are held in suspension. There is a clarification of this as I'm getting it. Let's pull a few more cards, Sagittarius, and see what comes through for you. Again, just around this Valentine's Day period. Okay, ooh, flying out, it is the Eight of Pentacles. Horizontally laid, but I'm getting it in reverse. The Mother of Cups in reverse here. Okay, she's motioning over to, I'm hearing Simon. Okay, whatever that may mean to you. Simon Cowell. Judgment. Okay, I'm also hearing surface. Okay, with the Mother of Cups. Motioning over to surface, and there could be a communication. I'm hearing an act that is happening underground. I'm hearing underwater. It could be a communication that's happening. I'm hearing referentially. Okay, it's almost like I'm not saying it directly. I'm going to refer to it. Okay, it's almost like I'm going to sort of speak to you in between the lines. I'm not going to speak to you through the writing on the wall. Okay, it's like the feeling of, and the vision I'm getting is almost right. You know those markers that you write with, that are invisible until you view the ink in sort of a certain light that is, it's like infrared or something like that. Okay, that illuminates it then, and or you use a sort of magnifying glass. Okay, I'm getting that it's that sort of feeling here. Okay. okay? And there's been a lot of research, perhaps a lot of, I'm seeing nights awake, okay, at night, trying to find, I'm hearing, a form of success around, I'm hearing, the head of the matter, okay, and also around matters of communication I'm getting, and how is it that, how are we communicating? What is the communication? How can we even sort of label even the way in which we're communicating? And I'm hearing, are we communicating? For a number of you, this may be a relationship that is greatly spiritual, okay? And it's almost like I'm feeling things. I'm feeling that information is being relayed, but it's happening so far deep beneath the surface that I'm hearing I lose myself in coming back up for air, and I'm hearing in coming back up for more. What I make as I bubble up to the surface is how much I take with me from the depths that I have been, I'm hearing, lurking through, moving through, I'm hearing, and beyond. And for a number of you, this could be meditative, okay? And it's almost like, for a number of you, it's a sort of astral feeling, Neptunian feeling. And it's almost like, how much can I move through the dimensions, okay, and translate, okay, what it is I'm feeling energetically. I'm also hearing esoterically, and again, there's a whole lot of energy that's being spent here. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you specifically channeling, and my right big toe it's like pressure. So take it as you will, whatever that may mean to you. You have the Judgment card again here, upside down in reverse. There is a certain decision, clarity, there's the desire for direction as well, with what feels so sort of Neptunian. It's like, I'm feeling so much. What? I don't even know. Is it a feeling? I don't know if it's a feeling anymore. Is it, I'm hearing an embodiment. I'm hearing what is happening? What is happening to me? And it's this feeling of almost, it's a Neptunian sort of feeling. So for those of you who have a lot of water in your chart, if you're feeling kind of, I'm hearing overdrawn, okay, emotionally, energetically, there may be, I'm hearing backstep. How is it that we are moving through this process, this experience in a way that reminds us of the path that we feel it leads us to? And it's almost like, okay, I'm hearing for a number of you, I want this relationship. Why? Because I feel that in a certain way it will, I'm hearing, help me find me. It will help illuminate for me, I'm hearing, source, vision, I'm hearing for a number of you, bringing me to a point of illumination. To get there, okay, I'm hearing specifically, I'm feeling lost, okay? I'm feeling so much. And in that process of trying to find in a certain way the tangibility of what we're working with, that we feel is guided esoterically, is guided spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally, how is it that we are meeting, I'm hearing, ourselves face to face, I'm hearing hand to hand, I'm hearing specifically toe to toe, and there's a focus here on the toe specifically, whatever that may mean to a number of you. For those of you who may be familiar with the energy centers in the body and how they relate to certain body parts and such, and perhaps phenomenon for a number of you, I'm hearing alchemical stance, alchemical being, specifically with this Hermit Virgo's card. What is it that I feel I am working with, that I'm grappling with? I'm getting energetically for a number of you, I'm getting esoterically for a number of you, that I feel at the same time I am literally working with, okay? And how I'm working with it, and these principles, and this process, and this, I'm hearing, expansion of the mind, making me feel, okay, and making me feel that I'm hearing I've found my place in the process. How is it that I feel that I'm drawing closer to a sense of direction? And it's almost like I'm getting, it's like remind yourself. It's like, okay, you're going through this to find clarity. Okay, but then in trying to find the clarity, are you feeling sort of, I'm hearing loopy, I'm hearing lightheaded, I'm hearing screw, okay? And it's almost like there's the desire to, and I'm zeroing in specifically on what looks to be a sort of valve, right? A little knob closure on this lamplight that sits just above this shell of the turtle on the Hermit card, right? And it's something here. How much value, okay, Sagittarius, are we giving to what we remember to be the very nucleus, the very source, the pinnacle for why we are engaging what we are engaging, what we are allowing to come to surface, that we are allowing to come to surface. And it can be taken in a number of ways, right? Take it again as you will. It could be the relationship that you're upholding with yourself, energetically, vibrationally. I'm hearing vibrational beings. Now you have here the Father of Wands sitting right beneath, horizontally, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, crossover here. Let's see. I believe with perhaps with Leo. Okay, perhaps with Leo. The Ten of Cups in reverse, the Justice card upright, and the Eight of Swords upright. There is a focus here, perhaps, on a fire sign, an individual with a lot of Sagittarius in their chart. Could be your own archetype, again. And if it is, it could be speaking to the creative direction that you take. I'm hearing creative lead, okay? I'm hearing justice. What action do we feel we need to take that will serve us, okay, that will help us serve others as well? I'm getting specifically. What are the thoughts that I'm hearing must be moved through? The self-talk. What is it that we feel forms a sort of scaffolding around what we feel otherwise to be an absolute truth? And it's like, I'm hearing, I'm hearing, I want to peel it. I want to peel it off. And I'm hearing to shed this snake skin. What I find finds me in a period of transformation. And it's like, I'm imagining someone who's taking off their makeup, okay? And it's like in that moment of just, I'm hearing peeling back the layers, that they are almost, that they are confronted with. They are confronted with, in an unsuspecting way, what they have been looking for. And it's this almost, it's like a thawing out sort of process. It's like the flowers are blooming, okay, because it's a natural cycle, not because we, I'm hearing, are injecting fertility into, I'm hearing, the seed necessarily. And I'm imagining somebody who's injecting a flower, like grow, 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 okay. I'm hearing the flower's like, no, 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 like whatever it is that you have been in a certain way, trying to fight the process towards and for, to find form within. I'm getting that you're like, okay, it's a process of surrender. How it is that I am moving as me through the process, and what is it that I need to tend to as me through the process of finding me in my many forms. And it's an emotional cycle here for you, Sagittarius. And I'm hearing fertility, fertility, fertility for you specifically, but that which is emotional. And there may be a focus on how do our emotions and our sense of clarity of our emotions and our sense of clarity with who we are emotionally, and I'm hearing who we've become emotionally, and how it is that we have moved through emotional experiences to this point. Perhaps a sense of emotional maturation being a focus here, providing a sense of stability and form for what it is that we are feeling that we are to create and give form to. And so it's interesting, Sagittarius, because I'm getting that there's a shift in paradigm of the third dimension. Okay, and it's like, what is matter? What are finances? What I'm hearing, what is the nucleus of it all? I'm hearing of the habitat. I'm hearing as well, what is it that we feel? I'm hearing sing-song, happy place. What is the role of the third dimension and what I'm feeling on such a deep level that I want to carry through and carry out? I'm hearing to express, to perform. I'm hearing specifically singing for a number of you specifically. Okay, what is it that I feel is the gateway to reaching this peak, this threshold? I'm hearing specifically that song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Okay, so much music for you, Sagittarius, such a jolly, jolly energy. But what is it that, yet again, I feel is the emotional basis off of which I find the form for what I feel so deeply yet again? And so the concept of stability is completely sort of shifting for you. And it's almost like, oh, wait a second, it's not about the assets and the finances and the home and the place and the things and I'm hearing the people, even the people, resources, and assets. It is more so about finding my emotional sense of balance, okay, and harmony that Amir sort of feeds me bits and pieces of information about what it is that I will identify as security. Along the path that I travel, I'm hearing esoterically, I'm also hearing vibrationally for a number of you. What is the stance I want to take? And I'm getting that stance that you take is where you find that sense of stability that you realize is fundamental. And it's like, it's all about how I take the stance. It's all about how I'm going to self-project. It's all about how I see myself. And again, it may be an emotional cycle and journey that you feel is the passageway to finding that sort of projection that you feel comfortable with, I'm hearing as well, specifically, okay? So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for tuning in. Love and light to you all. And for those of you who have not yet seen the announcement video for the Moon Manifestation Program, this was a program that I launched in October, and I'm bringing it back this month for this new moon in Aquarius. Specifically, it's going to be assessing the energies from the new moon in Aquarius all the way to the full moon in Virgo on the 2nd of March. So for this chunk of time, specifically as it pertains to manifestation, setting our intentions into motion, there is this program that I've set. And so in this program, I'm going to be providing a specifically tailored protocol for each of the signs, okay, with specific activities and keynote dates for your sign specifically as it pertains to matters of manifestation. Okay, so it's like, well, what days specifically are ultra conducive given the moon's energy, the flow of energy, and the moon is incredibly potent, incredibly powerful in its effect upon us as humans on Earth. And I kind of go into that and why somewhat in the announcement video, as well as in the informational overview videos that are included in the program. So I talk about energy, manifestation, the moon, why is the moon important for manifestation, what role does it play exactly, and again, how you can attune to it specifically for your archetype, given how it is operating in your chart. So I highly recommend for those of you who are setting a certain plan into motion here, specifically to order your moon sign if you're going to choose one sign, ideally your sun, your moon, any archetype that is prominently placed in your chart could be activated during this time. And I'll be touching upon in those videos for also the readings for each sign. So within the program, I'm going to be creating it again, a protocol that is tailored specific for each sign. And I'm also going to be doing a reading for each of the signs. So it's a more in-depth sort of day-by-day play of every day in this particular stage from the new moon, the 15th of February to the 2nd of March, full moon. I'll be assessing each of the energies for each of the archetypes and sort of as a guide through the process of manifestation, again, for your particular sign. So feel free to order the archetypes in your chart that are most prominent. And if you've got a stellium, 3 or 4 or more planets in the same sign, in the same house, then you may want to order that archetype as well. Or again, depending on whatever area of life it is that you are focused on manifesting something within, then you can feel free to order that sign, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all. Thank you, Sagittarius, for your dear support, and thank you so much for your shares, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you, truly touched by all of you. Thank you so much for connecting, and I'll see you soon for the March readings. Okay, so stay tuned for those. And nonetheless, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at alchemyu@gmail.com. Love and light to you. Enjoy this new moon that we step into, and I'll see you soon. Bye.